Winner, winner, Jenner, Kendall and Kylie.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
Now, how long have you two been sisters for?
Like 5 years now, right?
So you know, they got a lady up in they close the doors, about 250 people in there. They have a lady at the front. They got her spread eagle, you know what I'm saying? Which is which I think should be our national bird, you know what I'm saying? Boy, I salute that, dude. I doubt any brothers would kneel if they fucking let that thing fly across the stadium. I know that.
I hope you write that down. That's really funny.
Well, I mean, that's just what's going on, you know?
To my head, because I would not date a single comic for the rest of my life. And, that's a fact.
Look, I could get a new job. I could easily open up a poke shop.
Okay.
I could sell poke, man. Easily. Always, I wanted to talk about orgasmic meditation because I got into that for a while. I wanted to talk about some other things, but we're gonna have to do it at a different time because.
Do you know how to do OM?
I was in there.
You got in and.
I was in, yeah. I was in for like 6 months. Oh, dude, I got bit by a fucking Bichon up in Topanga Canyon touching some lady. Yeah. And it was all sanctioned. This was sanctioned, you know, by the commission or whatever. This was legal.
It's an American stomach. I don't care what his culture is.
You're
that
right.
thing is not steel clad.
Yeah,
that's not metal clad. He has diarrhea all day long.
Oh, yeah.
On oatmeal. You know?
He actually looks like where diarrhea started. If somebody were to, I don't know if they can trace it, but I could see suddenly the fuzz just showing up at y'all's door.
I mean, look.
Kicking it down, and Bobby's just on the john, you know, just looking up.
There weren't that many female comics like when I started. Like now there's like a ton, but
No.
I felt like
It was like you, Barry Sobel.
Judy Tenuta,
yeah.
Phyllis Diller.
No, there weren't as many. Undeniably cute. Bobby's
So
probably
cute.
Bobby. It's crazy. Bobby, even Bobby versus a black baby, I'd pick Bobby. And that's wild. You don't usually black baby wins.
Black babies
hands
are the
down.
cutest,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Paper rocks black baby. Black baby wins every time, dude. But you do paper Bobby black baby, dude. Bobby beats black baby sometimes, man. Oh dang.
I was like, okay. I thought you were going to put me in a headlock. You making me bath salts.
Bath salts are people die from them though, huh?
Yeah. Well, we're going to do the right thing with the bath salts.
Okay, I'm just saying because
Yeah, maybe she's trying to get rid of me.
yeah, if somebody rolls up,
I
yeah.
never thought about it. I'm going to call her.
Yeah, man, that's swimmer's myth. They
That's
call
it.
it.
That's it.
That shit. That's nothing.
That's some hardcore stuff.
I think one day Elon Musk is going to put a gun magnet in the sky, and they're all going to go right up there and just zoom to it, and we'll be
It's
cured.
kind of amazing, but it'll
I think it could
lift
happen.
up cars also.
Well, fuck it. Sometimes you got to. Hey, dude, look. Just select Toyotas, and some of them need to go. One time, the only game I ever went to for the Lakers was when Kobe scored 81 points. It's the only game I've ever been to in my whole life. And I shared like a bowl of peanuts in like some fancy club lounge. It was for players only, I think. And then I got a picture of Chris next to Chris Rock by the bathroom, and he was not happy about it. And I made his wife take it. Asked his wife to take it. And didn't make her do anything. This isn't a Me Too.
What are the words? Can you reveal what are some of the things that women can say to direct you in different ways?
Yeah, higher, lower, more pressure, less pressure. Can you go a little faster, please? Can you go a little slower, please? To the right, to the left. Now slide. No. And that was a joke I did use one time in the thing, and it got a couple people to laugh, and one lady even farted a couple people over when I did. Leave out of there, dude, you feel like damn just, John Wayne Gacy or whatever. Who's the John Wayne? Sorry. Yeah, Gacy's a serial killer. But you feel like, like you have in your fingertips, you have the magic.
Yeah.
Because you got a woman off, you didn't get anything, you didn't bust, so you got all this chi built up, so you're rolling around town just with a magic touch, you got that King Midas, you got that clitoral King Midas you're running around. Who did we have? We had this dude named Brian, Brian Pervis, the first wigger ever, and they don't have him anymore. They have a couple left, I think, outside of maybe Cincinnati. Yeah. But he was like the first white kid that ever wanted to be black, and they'd never seen it before. And they put him in mentally handicapped classes because they thought he was mentally challenged.
Is that what they used to do with wiggers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know. They'd never seen it before.
Yeah,
So they put him in there.
Wow.
So they had people that were really, people that were just
didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Deaf people, blind people that were, freebase victims, all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you just had Brian's Pervis just dribbling an invisible basketball, just wearing a fucking Charlotte Hornets pullover, starter pullover, Apex. And just fucking, blowing menthols and fucking yelling at people.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, man, we don't know what he has,
Is Brian still in an institution or is he out?
No, he's out. Somebody sent me a picture of him the other day. I think he's in prison somewhere. He's in jail or in or out of jail. But
Yeah.
I wish him well. He's a nice kid. He still looks the same. Had nice eyes. I remember that. He had pretty eyes for a young fella that had a rare disease,
Yeah.
But he was one of the wildest locally,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
people didn't know what was going on. They're like, oh, we don't know,
Yeah.
Science doesn't know.
Yeah.
And he was just, nothing was wrong. He was just, he bought Shaquille O'Neal's rap album and he just watched Space Jam all the time.
Yeah.
And he listened to Boys to Men. He would just wig it up.
Back to the secret, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My dirty little secret. And one time I was with my boyfriend and I had put deodorant on and he, I guess, licked or his mouth was
Yeah.
on something. And then I kind of opened my eyes and I just saw him go,
Yeah.
I was like, when you get deodorant in your mouth, like it's such an unmistakable consistency.
Oh, definitely, dude.
Because it like part of your tongue like goes numb.
Oh, that's called a. Dude, that's called the.
That's not called.
I think it's called a Hartford Back Alley. Yeah. That's out of Connecticut. That's at Hartford Back Alley. When you actually lick a girl's armpit, you get deodorant in your mouth.
And like, you know how it's like gets real dry.
Oh yeah.
Like on your tongue.
Oh, because it's an antiperspirant, so it takes all the fucking moisture out of your tongue.
All of a sudden you just got that like sandpaper on the tip of your tongue. And I saw him because I remember he did it and I like squinted just to look over to see what he was doing. He was like,
My buddy used to do that when his grandmother would be too loud. He put a little bit of deodorant on her tongue.
no, he didn't.
Yeah, he did have her quiet down a little bit, and she didn't mind it. I don't think it's a little bit of attention. But one thing I want to say is this. So
I will say this, though, and I say it out of love and respect, and I tell him this a lot. He is more light. You can tell that death looks for him a little. Like he's had some of the addiction stuff. He's had, he's he looks very, he looks really like a strong shellfish would kill him, to be honest. But what I'm saying is, so when you see you
By
with
strong shellfish, we're talking like a big lobster with a big carapace,
you're talking.
like spiny lobster.
No, I'm talking
Like
something to food poisoning. Yeah.
I was thinking that a lobster would attack him in the ocean.
Oh, no. I mean, I could see a lobster attacking him at maybe like a pool at like a Hampton Inn or something. But God, you have a beautiful laugh too. But I think a lobster attacking him like at I was thinking more him eating a bad shrimp or having a bad piece of pork somewhere.
girl, 6 and 4, baby.
Who got
Baby
6
Blazers.
and who got 4? What, is
No,
the
that
6
was
the
our
loss or the
schedule.
win?
6 is the win. You always do the wins first.
Okay, got 6 and 4. Got it.
Yeah, 6 and 4, baby Blazers, dude. And one of our players had to quit at 12 because he got a woman pregnant, dude.
At 12?
Yeah, and it was a black guy.
A woman or a
It
girl?
was. He got a girl.
How
Who
old was she?
They were in love, I guess, but they were children,
Yeah.
She was probably 16.
Because he wasn't trying to get her pregnant by spitting on the back of her neck. He did it the right way. He knew how to
Look,
get it done.
I'm glad the birds and the beestalk that I got came from a hairdresser. That's the one thing I'm happy about because I could not have.
The best joke I ever heard, some guy said, I don't even know who said it. He said, when I masturbate these days, it looks like two white guys getting out of a submarine.
Hunt for the Red October.
And I thought that was the best joke ever. Here's one of my favorite jokes. What's the last thing you want to hear when you're giving a blowjob to Willie Nelson?
What?
I'm not Willie Nelson.
That's a good
I
one.
don't know who told me that. But God, that's a good joke, man. I'll pop a 10 milligram just to fucking hit
What
the
does Cialis
streets.
do?
Just makes you feel a little bit of fluff, you know?
No, but I mix up Cialis with. Like,
They're all the same.
Are they?
Yeah.
All the antidepressants?
Oh, no. I
No.
mean, this is an antidepressant for
Cialis
sure.
do?
Erection.
Really?
Makes you stout.
Okay. I thought that was Viagra. I
Gives
mixed
you that
this up.
friar tuck. You know what I'm saying,
Right.
bruh?
Who?
That bow staff.
Please don't call me bruh.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Young lady.
Okay. Thank you. Very
Not little lady, though.
This is a land. I have a lot of rules.
No.
For someone this sleepy, I have a lot of rules.
We didn't have a lot of Asians, man. We had there was a rumor of an Asian when I was first.
What was his name?
I'm not sure.
What was the rumor?
The rumor was, and I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
I've talked about this before. They had a rumor that there was an Asian kid, right? And this is after, because we got a Latino kid. We got a Latino kid.
Yeah.
Named,
Not a family, just one kid.
Congratulations.
One guy. Nicholas was his name, and he had a little bit of light facial hair.
Nicholas,
Everybody was fired up about that. I
Fired.
There was a lot of rumors and stuff going around about that.
Yeah.
Because people had never seen that on children. It was like,
Wait, we light hair on the face?
like this.
Yeah.
People are like, he's trying to grow a sideburn on his chin.
Yeah.
So
Well, no worries. Keep doing this. In a little bit, we're going to do an Aziz Ansari act out in case we're at the same place
Okay.
and you have to rest.
Was she on Tylenol PM?
She wasn't, so
no,
we can
she's
take that
22
part out.
and she's smarter than
But
I
being
am.
22 is like being on Tylenol
Basically
PM.
the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's the Tylenol PM of age. But no, we will do a thing in a little bit where when this Tylenol PM sets in more, where how a man should behave around a woman.
A woman who's intoxicated.
Who wants to rest.
I almost said incarcerated. It's starting to kick in.
And make sure you get one of those right, because the intoxicated role play and the incarcerated role play.
Very different role, different orifices.
Totally
frankly.
different. Yeah.
Bobby could hold you down, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Can somebody help me out here?
I think Bobby would haunt the shit out of both of us.
Yeah,
is what
that's
he'd
true.
do. I mean, if you're, I don't know what you're trying to say, Theo, but you're saying
What are you asking me? That's what I feel
are you
like.
are you in
invi-
line to catch me? Should he die?
No.
Are you the man to take care of this woman and this damsel in distress?
What is this like is this a proposal?
No,
Do you seem like the kind of lady who's like, you know what?
Lady.
Yeah.
What's lady?
I mean, I call my 9-year-old niece a lady if she's,
But that's like little
confident.
lady.
Right, little lady.
Lady feels a little like old lady.
Okay.
You know.
You seem like the kind
The
of
type of bitch.
no, that seems a little bit like we kind of got off the main drag and are on some side
right,
streets.
that's right.
Okay. You seem like the kind of smitten kitten that that's like, you know what? I'm such a bad bitch. I'm gonna take half a thing of Benadryl and go to this business meeting. You know what I'm saying?
Like
That's
I feel like me on a Benadryl is about the level people can handle.
Right.
Like I'm too much when I'm not on some kind of sleeping pill. So maybe this is good. Maybe this is good for my brand.
You got what, Gilbert?
Yep.
He's my sidekick. He's our
Jason
fucking
Priestley,
guy.
huh? You're the Jason Priestley of Siam. Can you see it a little bit?
Yeah.
that
The
dark?
Jason Priestley of Siam, man.
Theo Von!
Hey, John. How are you?
Come sit down.
You bet, huh?
Good to see you.
Let's bang with our words,
All
huh?
right.
So
Do a little bit of. He was so old that.
yeah, he was so like the kids at school be like, my dad can beat up your dad, and I'd be like, your dad has more organs than my dad. But my dad used to bang your grandmother, and it was true because there was a girl in my elementary school class who my dad used to hook up with her grandmother in the early 30s.
These are women that you're not like attracted to.
Oh no, I was best looking man and woman in the whole place. A lot of times. Once I started growing my hair, first of all, because people were like, oh, people don't like gay people where you're from. And I was like, we've been wearing women's haircuts since I was a fucking kid. Okay? You cannot imagine.
We've been cross-dressing forever.
Dude, you know how many
now.
lesbians I've sat next to and got my hair cut? Growing up? Countless, dude. At least 9.
and imagine like a baby seat.
No. Oh.
Like
Bobby would get in it.
That's the crazy part.
Literally, the kid would be on the roof in that little attachment to the baby seat, and Bobby would be in the baby seat.
Married to a gay man would be fun because there's a feminine energy to him that would be like almost like having a girlfriend.
Oh, it's
kind
the
of thing.
largest Pomeranian you can have if you're a woman, is a gay husband. Yeah?
Yes.
For my mom, she would get mad that my dad wouldn't spank us. Of course, he's 76 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't really have the physical acumen to be out there swinging paddles. So she would make him chase us around the house, right? Which is so easy to get away from a 76-year-old. Alarmingly easy. So what we would do is we would go under the bed, and then my dad would like get a belt, and he would like get down to the floor. It would take him 30 seconds to get down onto the floor, right? We'd be under the bed, like screaming like we were scared, but dying laughing. And then he would like stroll the belt under the bed, like try to swing it at us. And we would scream as if we'd been hit, even though we had not. We were literally covering our mouths like just with laughter, We had to pretend like we were getting spanked. So my mom in the next room would be like, "Oh, they're getting spanked," and then she would cut him some slack, And people were throwing rocks at us. There was this kid's. Well, there was this one kid definitely, and something was wrong with him. I mean, nothing's wrong with him by our standards. Something's not, God didn't put him down here at 100%. You know what I'm saying, if you will. And but him and some other kids were throwing.
Charged.
It might not have been rocks. It might have been shale stone, but it was still hard enough, dude. It's hard to fuck when people are throwing rocks at you, dude. It's like the Middle East,
Were you in a car? Yeah.
It's like the Gaza Strip.
Did you ever crack that joke about the suit from Spencer's Gifts?
Mm-mm.
What?
Oh, wait, I forgot about that.
What?
When my dad bought me that Beetlejuice suit for that funeral.
With the knife in the back.
Oh, dude, my dad had to get me, I didn't tell Nick this. My dad had to get me a suit for a funeral, and it was like around Halloween or something, and my mom was out of town, so he bought me a fucking, like at a Rite Aid or something, got me like a Beetlejuice fucking suit, like costume, right?
I remember this was the first time we've like really talked since I've seen you in a while.
Yeah, and we laughed about that in the parking lot.
I was dying.
Yeah.
Like, what's that spider in your pocket?
I remember leaning down at the coffin, and it had a knife in the back of the fucking...
And the guy got murdered.
Yeah, and the guy... People were like risky moves.
I was fucking dying.
Oh my God, I'm so glad. You are a great joke writer.
You gotta make that a...
Because you just, that was
you gotta
such
make that a bit.
I did it one time and people laughed and I totally forgot about it.
Why would you forget? I love that fake burn holes. In the...
Oh yeah, definitely. It had a flower that squirted.
You raise your arms as cobwebs.
Yeah, one of the arms you raised and it would play the themes from Addams Family. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think we can top that.
That's my shit, right?
2 old spermies, we shouldn't.
We could have a kid that's like 60 years old. How great would that be?
Like a Benjamin Button.
Yeah, I think so, dude.
Yeah. I think you and I can make one, yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing if we gave birth to the first senior citizen. And it's Brian Callen. That would be the best, dude.
Pre or post eyelids.
He would do it just to have a new credit in town. Oh, I was on season 1 of Kalila's Vagina.
I saw some images and you had like a kind of a V-cut dress.
Yep.
And it was like about, 10% of titty on each side, kind of gleaming out,
Yeah, gleaming out.
Fucking peeking out, boy. And fucking,
yeah,
just globing around the side, they split a bad fucking dessert, and you know what I'm saying.
Why do I feel like this is at Maggiano's?
It's definitely good, dude.
Where were you picturing?
That's right, dude.
Why did?
But I told Chris D'Elia that he looks like every angry waiter at a macaroni grill, and he fucking died laughing, even though he'd never been to Macaroni Grill. And that's the power of Chris D'Elia. He just
amazing.
knows when something is fucking accurate.
Like he just Well, I think the key is the more specific, the funnier. Yeah, it's so fucking specific.
You're right, and I think when a woman is 30, that you guys start to get that, that leaky faucet syndrome where they always want a plumber to be around. We're like, you know what I'm saying? The faucet's always asking for a plumber.
Oh, my faucet is constantly a leaking.
You and I can never work out. Just you answered your own question.
But that's insane. I feel like,
I
think I gave the wrong answer then because I just feel like that's crazy. Okay, Bobby could die any day. Can you see if Bobby's alive right now? Is there some sort of tracker? It's just Domino's is they do a thing for Bobby.
This one girl I knew, there was so much squirting sometimes, I would check to see if she was okay. It was it was almost biblical, a couple of chapters of it. It was just this is, I felt bad. The cat would come around because he thought I'd cut the faucet on, just kind of I think I just thought this was the only way, and I did hair, and I just
did hair.
I spit into her hair.
Got it. Oh, right.
Yeah, and I'm not. I mean, this is just when I look back on it now. I'm this is the only
now,
way.
If you love a woman, you spit on the front side of their head. Yeah. So you weren't that.
Well, now I'll just lick under their chin.
You were close. Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's.
If a guy did that to me during sex, I would not be able to stop laughing for 45 minutes.
It's called the Virginia Mud Trail. Have you heard about that? It's
no,
okay.
I thought it was the Nantucket wine tasting.
Yeah, it's different now. That's when you had
a
a grape.
Nantucket sleigh ride intersects with something licking your face.
Yeah, that's when you eat grapes out from under somebody's arm. I think Yeah, and that's a Marina Del Rey wine tasting.
Very awkward and being like, no boy will ever like me or see me as someone that they would want
Really?
to date.
I could
And
see
then
you as that long breadstick. I'd fucking want to get at it.
Thank
you. Know?
you.
Want to
Oh my-
carb up on that puss, dude. Come on. You don't think that people would want to?
Yeah. Well, cool, Theo.
wearing shampoo?
No, I'm wearing Gucci Flora.
Oh, whoa, a showboater, huh? I was just hoping you had a little bit of Garnier Fructus in there, right? I get up in that.
I think my first love, I was in love with my buddy's mom, actually, dude. And I used to sneak over into their hamper. This is kind of crazy. And huff them cups, bro. She had this big Brazilian. I'd hide in there and fucking huff them cups, daddy. And just smell that thing as hard as I could, man, until my freaking lungs almost blew out.
Hotel, first of all, which put you out of my fucking dating class. I like a motel, you know what I'm saying? I like thin windows, you know what I'm talking about? I like it when a truck goes by, you fucking know what type of truck it was just from the fucking Morse code of that window rattle. You know, I like that thing. I like a couple of fucking flies in the room, you know? I feel like when you come in, you already have roommates. You just don't know where they are. You know what I'm saying? I like that fucking just dirty shithole.
It's amazing. Yeah, I'm not totally sure how it comes together, like
There's no plan.
What
There's
the
nothing.
pomade situation is, if anything. Like I'm so curious if there's like a dry shampoo or is there an LA Looks
dry
gel?
shampoo.
Is this like a hot oil? Is there a
It might be a
tea?
VO5
Is there a
thing.
glue gun involved? I'm just not sure.
Oh, it's all, but the back is all done at Michael's Crafts.
There is. There is a very mysterious process involved in it. Like, can people touch it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's petable, dude. And so many fucking raccoons come out when I'm out outside my yard. I'm not even joking, dude. So
They're like,
many.
Dad?
Oh, yeah.
We just grew up in our house, but my dad was always just resting everywhere. His friends would come over and they would rest.
Hey, you want to come over and rest?
Yeah, so you don't get to play.
Oh,
you don't get
dude.
to any like throwing the ball around kind of stuff with Dad.
I remember we come home and my mom she'd be like, you need to go spend time with your dad. I'm like, why? She'd be like, because he's gonna die. And we'd be like, well, fine then. I hope he does die. But that's when you were a kid. You didn't know any better.
Right.
Fine. I'm going to go in there and yell. I'm going to scare him, Mom. We're going to kill him.
Oh, Lord.
But we go in there and he was just resting. So we'd literally just we'd warm our hands over him like he was a fire. But she was always like, go spend time by him, you know?
Did he smell like old person?
No, he wore actually a lot of cologne. This when Old Spice had that cologne out,
Yeah,
you know, before they
All
went
the
all
old guys wear
deodorant.
that.
Yeah.
Before Old Spice trying to act like it was just for under your arms. This is when it was when it had a full body splash.
I remember that.
Yeah,
know,
you
so
do
my
remember
grandpa-
that.
My daddy had it.
And it smelled good,
And
didn't it?
Canoe.
Brute.
Remember Canoe?
You remember Brute?
Yeah.
All brute.
Brute by Fabergé.
Dang.
Yeah.
Man, who makes the eggs? You know they make them beautiful eggs. They make eggs, man. I'll take an omelet with that smell on it.
Well, you're tall, too. It's not fun trying to fuck a tall girl, really, honestly.
Oh no. Really?
I mean, here's the thing. I come in, I'm that fucking Polish bad boy. I roll in at 6 feet, you know? I'm that Polish Nicaraguan, I'm that, I roll in at that, just that basic height. And so, and it's hard. It's definitely, you have to have a little bit more of a plan. You got to really want to fuck a tall girl.
Oh, wow. Bobby met this girl probably online, because he doesn't go out and do anything. So that's the only reason I thought that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought either that he must have met her online or he got I don't want to say like a Postmates or something, but he got a Postmates and you showed up. He got hella lucky off a burrito. That's what I was thinking. And
Hooking up with one of these guys and I'm like, you idiot. You get to hook up with me right now. I don't do this all the time. I don't hook up.
Yeah.
And I was feeling so great that night. And it was such a fun night that I was like, I deserve this. I deserve to get fingered tonight. And so
I'm taking him behind the bowling alley tonight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Break out the fucking buckets of gravel in the distance. Let's fuck, Let's party, dude. Fire
get your
away.
rocks ready.
Fire away.
it was just, but I remember at certain areas, they just had so many bees. They're like I want to say tens of thousands of bees.
Yeah.
And
But you guys were events canceled because of bees.
I would say events. I would say kickball games ended early.
Wow. way.
I would say lunches ended early.
No way.
One kid, a bee went up his nose, and and that
That's
was
not
horrible. And they had to get this is before I think they had the EpiPens or whatever.
Oh, so this kid was allergic too?
Yeah, or I don't know if he was allergic, but he was one of those kids who their skin was real clear looking, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Like one of those kind of premature baby kind of.
translucent
Yeah,
guy,
that
like-
trans kid. Or lucent kid. I don't know what they
Yeah,
call
I think
them.
they're called lucents.
Yeah, one of those lucents, dude. So they got,
Well, I feel like I'm falling in love, and I wanted to know how tall you were because I feel like I tower over you in these stilettos.
Okay, you can call them stilettos if you want. I call them working heels. I am a healthy 6'1".
Oh, nice.
Recently been tested, totally chill on the up and up.
Oh, well done.
a room one night with two, not rats, it's like the limousine of rats. Ferret.
Oh.
And I had to share a room one night with two of those.
No. Wait, has he said that before?
I haven't heard it.
Oh, I'll tell you this story, dude.
Wait, have you said limousine of rat before? That is so fucking funny.
Why? You know, ferrets urinate
You're
on each
so
other's
funny.
backs.
That's you are truly.
No, you are my
You know that
essay. I'm just going to say essay. I'm not going to say.
you
Ferret
are
animal.
so funny, and I can't let the limousine of rats, a ferret, go.
If
That
that's
is-
the funniest thing we've said on this episode, then we are not doing well.
What,
I'll
are you
say that.
kidding me?
You're doing great. I think you look great.
No, I think that is the funniest thing, and I'm fine saying that's the funniest thing I've ever been a part of ever. Oh man, that is so funny.